Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Ciocca Subaru in Ewing, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2024 Subaru Outback Touring in autumn green. So we're going to check this out, see what it's bringing to the market in this lifted wagon, or as it's officially classified, SUV segment. So let's dig in. All right, the front end of the Outback. We got the autumn green with the flat black on the grille. I think it goes well together. The big Subaru badge in the middle. LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED fog lamps, standard bulbs for turn signals. I wish we had those functional side air curtains on either side rather than the fake venting, but otherwise it looks pretty good on the front. Wheel and tire package on this Outback Touring. We have an 18-inch wheel, silver, gloss black, Subaru badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. We have Yokohama Avid GT tires on these 18-inch wheels, 225 on the width, a 60 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. All right, the full side profile on the Outback. We got the autumn green going with the flat black. Nice color combo. We have silver all the way around the windows, plus up on the roof rails and on the wheels. So they have about three different kinds of colors going on the side profile, including the chrome on the door handles and on the side view mirror caps. So a lot of bling on the Touring Outback. What do you guys think? Moving on closer, we have a large amount of flat black cladding on the side of the vehicle. Protect the Outback from the stones if you're going to take this off-road. Touring model, I don't know. Touring models designed for the road. Let me know what you think. Maybe we should minimize that or paint it. Let me know. Down below, we have more of the flat black cladding with the Outback on the rear door. And then up top, this is what Subaru calls satin chrome. So it's satin chrome mirror caps with LED turn signals. And then we have a combination of a color matched with chrome door handle on both the front and the back door. The fuel filler cap is on the right side of the vehicle up top. We do have a color matched roof spoiler, and then we have flat black on the roof rails with chrome and flat black on the shark fin antenna. And then we do have a color matched roof with a standard sunroof. Rear end of the Outback Touring, we got the autumn green, and then we have the roof spoiler coming off the top. We got the rear wiper on the lower part of the glass, Subaru badge in the middle, Subaru all-wheel drive on the left, Outback Touring on the right, more of the flat black cladding around the bumper area with some aluminum trim, and we have the exhaust tucked up underneath the left side of the vehicle. LED taillights, standard bulbs for turn signals. All right, we're under the hood of this 24 Outback Touring. And what do we have for a power plant? We have a 2.5 liter naturally aspirated flat 4 engine mated to a Lineartronic CVT with 8 manual shift modes with paddle shifters, 182 horsepower, 176 pound-feet of torque, MPGs 26 in the city, 32 on the highway, 28 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. Before we get into the interior of this 2024 Outback Touring, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much does this baby cost? Because these cars are getting expensive. And you are right. This is now an expensive vehicle when you go Outback Touring, the second highest trim level for 2024, the Touring XT being the top of the mountain in the Outback lineup. So MSRP for the Outback Touring trim before options, $40,345. Now, this vehicle has some additional options. It has standard option 41, which is the rear bumper cover for an additional $168, and the cargo net for an additional $76. Then we need to add in destination and delivery of $1,295 from Subaru's Lafayette, Indiana assembly plant, and we have a total MSRP from the factory of $41,884. Let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. The carpeted floor mats are in the cargo area at this time. We do have a flat black Subaru door sill plate to welcome you to the vehicle. Also, keep the dirt out of the inside of the car. Seats, driver's seat, we got power seats with lumbar, front passenger power seats without lumbar, and then we have Napa leather action here on the limited touring trim. This is Java brown, Napa leather with the white stitching, nice soft headrest, nice simple and clean design on the seats, nice bolstering, nice two-tone look on the door panel. It's a really well done interior. Door panel, I really like how this door panel looks. We have soft touch up top on the front part above the door handle. Then we have that Napa leather on the back of the door panel up top with the stitching. We got the Java brown leather inserts and the armrest, which is nice and soft with the stitching. We have some gloss black plastic around the chrome door handle, not just enough to be, possibly getting scratched or some fingerprints. So you might want to be a little bit careful. And then we have the Herman Kardon sound system with a nice large door pocket, but it really is a good looking door panel. As we come over to the dash, soft touch up top, more of the Java brown Napa leather with stitching. Like the way they have the brushed aluminum look on the heat and air vent. An area for storage here with some gloss black. And then down below we have a nice large glove box. Infotainment screen time. What we're looking at here is Subaru's integrated, vertically mounted 11.6-inch Starlink infotainment system with navigation, pinch to zoom action. Not bad. It's a little glitchy. This is TomTom navigation. It isn't as responsive as some of the others. It's a little bit glitchy, so you're just going to have to be a little bit patient with it if you expect an instantaneous response. Four-way hazards up here. We have controls here for your volume and tuning, so you can do that via a dial, which is nice. Down below, we have dual climate control, which you can sync together, which is a nice touch. And then we also have 3-stage ventilated seats and 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. And you can sync the heat and ventilation in with your climate control settings. So that's a nice touch as well. Driver profiles, vehicle settings, add your phone, Bluetooth your phone, wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, dual panel up top, which is going to give you additional information if you would like to see that up top versus down below. So it's a really nice, easy to use system. We can go back to home. We can go through our menu. We can configure our driver profiles and all that jazz. So it really is a nice, easy system to use here in this Outback. Now, if we go to reverse, we have the backup camera up top with trajectory. Looks pretty good. No 360-degree view camera in the Touring. We have our X modes. We can turn our X modes on, or we can turn our X modes off from up here. It all depends on how you want to handle that. But overall, it's a nice, easy screen to look at. A little bit small because it doesn't take up the whole screen, but I think if you try to make this all on the one screen, this camera, and drag it this way, it might distort it a bit. I think that's why they went that way. But otherwise, it's pretty easy. As we move on down below, you can get a good shot of this. We have an aux jack, USB-C, USB-A, and our electric parking brake, emergency brake. And then over here, we have an area for storage. No wireless charging in this Touring. That's an additional extra. We have the gear shift that's going to take you through the simulated gears of this Lineartronic CVT. 2 cup holders, some nice trim around it. I like the fact that we have the leather on here and not gloss black, but we do have some gloss black plastic up there. Subaru key fob, lock, unlock, pop the trunk, panic button, nice weight. And then armrest time, nice and soft with the Java brown leather and the stitching. We open this up, and now we have an area for storage, a 12-volt, and as you can see right there, yeah, that's right, we got a CD player. Subaru steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel, nice contrast stitching, 10 and 2 notches feel good. Love the brushed aluminum around the edges to lift it up. Subaru badge on the middle. We do have a round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of the car. No problem. On the left, flat black on the switchgear, telephone voice commands and controls for the digital portion of your dash on the left. On the right, adaptive cruise, safety suite controls, paddles to go up and down this Lineartronic CVT. Down below here, you got your heated steering wheel, on or off, so they got you covered there. On the stalks, we have headlights, fog lamps, front and rear wiper. Down below on the dash, pop the tailgate, brighten dim the dash. This is a manual tilting and telescoping wheel, so I like that. And then we go to the dash, analog digital combo, analog gauges for your speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, coolant temperature, and then we have a small display in the center where you can go through additional information you may like to see when you're going down the road. Nice and simple. Driver's door panel, we have 2 memory seat settings right up here, and then down here with this button right up top, we have power fold side view mirrors. So that is a nice touch in this touring Outback. And then rear view mirror, why am I showing you this? Because we got the magic button right here. We can have it on regular, or we can go digital rear view mirror. That's a real nice touch in this Outback touring. Overhead console, LED interior lighting to get the lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door. This button over here all the way to the left on door. When you open the door, your lighting comes on. When you close the door, the lighting will dim out. Controls for the moonroof. Shade is manual, and then one click back. No problem at all. And then one click closed. I'll just hold it in a second. Closes on up. And then bring the shade across. Sun visor with vanity. Does it slide? Yes, it does, to block out the side sun. Getting in the back seat of the Outback Touring, I have the driver's seat set for my driving position. We'll hop on in. That flat top roof makes it easy to get in. And once I'm in, I got plenty of knee room, plenty of headroom, plenty of shoulder width room at 5'11". We have that Napa leather in black all the way down, dual seat pocket, so you can put larger items in here, maybe tuck your cell phone right in there. Nice and easy, and we have them on both the backs of both front seats. Down below here, rear command center looking good, 2 heat and air vents, 2-stage heated seats for the rear seat passengers, so that's nice on either side. USB-C, USB-A connectivity, so they got you covered there. Rear door panel, same feel, same material, same vibe as the front. Here's the front door panel looking good. Here's our rear door panel looking the same, so I love the fact that they got the same vibe all the way in the back. Rear seats, that Java brown Napa leather, same design, same nice softness, very comfortable. And then we have a semi-soft armrest with 2 cup holders in the back, but it's a really nice, comfortable place to be here in the back of this Outback Touring. Getting in the tailgate area, you can pop the tailgate from your key fob or from the dash, or come to the back and right underneath the button, boom. Couple of beeps, up it goes. Nice electric assist on the way up, nice electric assist on the way down. And now with the rear seats up, we have 32.6 cubic feet of cargo space, which is a good number in this vehicle. And now here are the carpeted Outback Touring floor mats with the Java brown piping, looking really nice. We have an all-season cargo mat. Underneath the cargo mat, we have a spare and a jack, and this is for the cargo net, which is already hooked in, and I really don't care for these. I probably wouldn't put it in. On the side here, we have a cubby for some extra storage. We got a 12-volt right here on the left, and on the right, you got your subwoofer for the Herman Kardon system. And now, put those rear seats down. Here's a pull lever. Pull it, seat goes down. On the right, pull it, seat goes down. And now with the seats down, you got 75.6 cubic feet of storage space, which is a good number. And if you need taller items, just take this tonneau cover out, store it in the garage, and you're all set. Good room here in the back of this Outback Touring. Let me know what you guys think. Subaru window sticker. My apologies for the glare, but it's a very cloudy day, so we'll zoom on in, see if I can give you all the action on this. Safety ratings, consumer reports recommended, fuel economy estimates, standard equipment on the right, options on the left, options on the right. Total MSRP. Take her out for a spin. We are out on the road in this 2024 Subaru Outback Touring. And this is the second Outback we've seen for the 2024 model year. We saw the Wilderness a little bit ago, maybe a month or so ago. Now we got the Touring in the green with the Java brown. Let me know what you think of the color combo. I think it looks pretty cool, especially the Java brown. I think it looks nice. A little coffee color in here. That way if you spill your coffee, it won't show. So we're going to come down here, do an emergency stop, see how things go. But it drives so smoothly and nicely. In 3, 2, 1. Yeah, straight, linear, no pulling the wheel, and then off we go. And it's a piece of cake. Getting it up to speed now. Obviously, the naturally aspirated flat 4 is not going to have the kind of power the turbo does, but it gets the car up to speed. Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. No big deal. Could this use more power? I don't think I need more power. I know a lot of you that comment like that, but here we go. Turning radius, just over 18 feet, which is a good number for a car like this. So let's check it out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nice and sharp. Really good turning radius on this Outback. And then down the road we go. No worries. So it handles well. It's really well damped. It's very quiet. I'm not getting any rattles. I'm not getting any vibrations, because if I was getting vibrations, that dealer plate that I have wedged between the glass and the dash would be rattling, and it's not. So they've really minimized vibration into the passenger cabin really, really well in this vehicle. I like the steering wheel. I like the thickness. Some of these steering wheels can be really fat, and I really don't care for that. I like a little bit thinner wheel, and this really feels really good in my hands. So do the 10 and 2 notches, so I like that. We have good tech in here with our 11.6 inch screen with nav. I get the full suite of Subaru EyeSight in here as well. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in here, and then some. So they haven't skipped on any of the safety tech, which is good, because that's kind of part of the Subaru ethos as a brand, is safety. And then we have, like I said, this system with heated and ventilated front seats and a heated steering wheel and heated seats in the back for the rear seat passengers with USB-C, USB-A connectivity up front and out back. The only thing we're missing in a almost $42,000 Outback is a wireless charging pad. Now, if I know people are like, well, you really don't need that, and maybe not. Maybe some people don't, but if you're at this price level and you have the digital rear view mirror, it looks kind of odd that you don't have the wireless charging in here too. That's all I'm saying. I'd like to see it in here. Other than that, this thing, spec-wise, is spot on. It all depends on whether you want to have a green car or not. I don't mind the green. I've had green cars before. I have a green car now, but some people don't care for it. Doesn't matter to me. Let me know what you think about this color of green. But overall, it's a really easy vehicle to drive, the Outback. Now, I had an Outback way back in the day, back in the mid-90s, when the Outback was a trim level for the Legacy. And I had a Legacy Outback, which I loved. And I put on a zillion miles because I was commuting between Tacoma and Seattle when I was back in a Coast Guard. And that got me through some big commutes, and it was a really, really good vehicle. Now, since then, the Outback has gotten big. This is a big, big car, but you got plenty of room in the passenger cabin. You got plenty of room for your rear seat passengers, and you got plenty of room for cargo. So if you're looking for practicality and decent gas mileage and lower running costs, this Outback Touring is hard to beat. And you know, the 2.5 liter flat 4, reliable engine. It's a reliable drive line. As you know, I'm not a huge fan of the CVTs, but every Subaru automatic is a CVT. So if you want a Subaru, you're going to get a CVT transmission. But at $42,000, I would prefer to see a 8-speed automatic in here. But I say that about every one of these cars. But the CVT is integrated with the engine well. Subaru makes their own transmissions, so they integrate them with the engines really well. And when you're driving it in automatic, no problem. And this 2.5 liter engine's got some pep. I know people, when I say that, I know people are like, oh, I'd rather have the turbo. And if you want to spend the extra money for the turbo engine in a Subaru, that's fine. But for me, I would go with the 2.5 liter naturally aspirated flat 4. It's not fast, but it gives you enough power to get up and down, get out on the road, and I don't think it's slow in the merge. Some people do, I don't. Let me know what you guys think. Would you rather have the turbo engine, or would you rather have the naturally aspirated engine? But just a smooth drive, easy car to drive. The steering, it's light, it's electric, it's light, it's numb. You're not getting feedback through the wheel at all. But you point it in the direction you want the car to go, and it goes. And for a car like this, you really can't complain too much about that. Nice and quiet, right? I didn't say anything. Nice and quiet. And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. But the Outback's a really good car. It has always been a really good car. It's just gotten big. And some people think the design's a bit unwieldy. Let me know what you think about the design. But it is a much bigger car than it used to be a long time ago, that's for sure. But anyway, let me know what you think about the overview that I've done on this Outback Touring today. Let me know what you think. Is this something that you would rock in if you were rocking a Subaru? Or are you going to go to a different Subaru model? Or are you going to go to a different brand altogether with your hard-earned money? Let me know what you think in the comments. But I want to thank Ciocca Subaru here in Ewing, New Jersey for allowing the channel access to this 2024 Subaru Outback Touring for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.